Moving on, it's a good time to welcome Vineet Agarwal, MD of Transport Corporation of India, to discuss the Q3 results and the way going forward. Thank you so much, Mr. Agarwal, for joining us. The first question we'd like to ask you is, you had earlier given a full-year guidance of 10 to 12%. 9 months, you're tracking at close to 6% uptick. Now, if you intend to maintain your guidance, it indicates a very steep ask rate as far as Q4 is concerned. So would you be revising your guidance, or are you sticking to it?
Hi, it's always good to be here. Actually, the guidance was for the consolidated results, and the consolidated results are at 9% in terms of top line growth. So 10 to 12% in terms of the overall top line growth should be maintainable and achievable. Q4 is always the best quarter for us. There is a lot of push for demand, and as well as a lot of companies are closing their books. So sales are typically higher. So we will retain the guidance of 10 to 12% on the top line. On the bottom line, we are on the console level, we are already about 13-14% up, and the guidance was about 15%. So we should be able to reach that as well.
Okay. Mr. Agarwal, what was the mix between LTL and FTL now that LTL is a higher margin business, and you had indicated that you could reach that 50% target by FY27? What is the mix currently, and how much higher are the margins here?
So that LTL is really part of our freight business, and freight businesses are now our second largest business. It is a little flat this year. The growth in LTL has restarted for us. We had about 37% versus 35% a year ago. It's inching forward, so I think the target was perhaps for 2-3 years later, hence. So we think we should get to about 40% or so in 27, and then subsequently we will take further targets. But the other businesses, freight business is the one which is a little bit under stress right now because of MSME is not doing too well in the economy, but the other businesses seems to be doing quite well.
Understood that. Mr. Agarwal, so give us a sustainable level for margins as far as the Seaways business is concerned. You've targeted at 28 to 29% in the past. How is that particular segment panning out? And overall, are volumes picking up?
Seaways, as you know, we operate with 6 ships. These ships are container ships, and they operate only on the coastal waters. It's great news for us also from a perspective from the budget also, where the finance minister has indicated that India should move from 6% to 12% of its freight cargo by 2047 by coastal shipping and inland waterways. Now that really will give a flip to our industry over time, because ultimately multimodal is going to bring down logistics costs as well, and also it's green logistics. So our business is doing reasonably well. We are adding 2 new ships this year. They are under order in China, and they should come in the second half of this year. And that will help in adding capacity. So in terms of margins, we are at about 40-odd% at EBITDA levels. I think those should probably moderate at about 30-ish%. Those would be the guidance for the next year as well for our shipping business. Revenues will not go up too much simply because we've not added new capacity. That should probably start closer to the end of Q4 of FY27.
Take that point, Mr. Agarwal. Thank you so much for joining in today and giving us all those details. That's the word coming in from Transport Corporation of India. They stick to their guidance in terms of revenue and profit growth.